What's up, everybody? We got a bubble rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Celtics and the Heat, and I am giving you two bets to hammer for this game. Kind of interesting, right? The Western Conference, Eastern Conference Finals are both a rematch from the bubble. Everybody called that a Mickey Mouse playoff run. 3 years later, here they are, the same Final Four. So we have game one being played on Wednesday, May 17th. And I, as I mentioned, am giving you two bets to hammer for this game. You're going to be watching it. You might as well have some skin in the game as well. Both of the bets I found using OddsJam, using the OddsJam positive expected value page. When you're using OddsJam, when you're using the positive EV page, you're placing bets that are mathematically profitable. It sounds pretty good. What's cool about the EV page, which is what you see me currently looking at now, is you can filter specifically for certain things. Like I knew I wanted to bet the NBA, so what did I do? I filtered specifically for the NBA. And now we have a couple plays that popped up for this game. So play number one, what we're gonna go ahead and lock in here is Jimmy Butler under 5.5 assists. That is at plus 100 odds at BetRivers. So there are a couple things to note here. Number one, the most important thing are these no vig odds that you see in this column here. So the way that this whole thing works is that when it comes to sports betting, sports books are going to have a different method of pricing odds, right? They're all going to come to their odds independently. We see that on the screenshot here. We see odds range from plus 100 up to minus 128. Now you can ignore Underdog and Prize Picks because they're DFS companies, but plus 100 all the way up to minus 128. That's a 28-cent gap between two sports books for the same exact play. With this thought in mind, some sports books are better than others at pricing odds, right? Sports books have different odds. Some of them are better. And these no vig odds that you see here are pulled from the sharpest sports books in the world. And that's why positive EV betting is so powerful. Like I've been using OddsJam for a little over a year and a half, and I've profited over $30,000 doing so. It's been incredibly profitable for me using OddsJam, hammering these positive EV plays. Now, it doesn't mean that I just blindly hammer every single play that's on the EV page. There is additional work that I do to make sure that I'm placing the best of the best. And when I say additional work that I do, I just mean like literally doing exactly what I kind of just did before. You click your mouse over a play and it pulls up what we see here, where every sportsbook is pricing odds for this play. And you want to compare the odds of the bet you're placing to the other sportsbooks. So plus 100, that just means even money, 50-50. You place 1,000 bets at plus 100, you win half, you break even. You win more than half, you profit. That's pretty simple. Well, let's look and see where these sportsbooks price it. We see BetMGM, we see Caesars, we see Pinnacle, and that's important. Pinnacle is very sharp. We see another sharp sportsbook, favor the under, which is why you see these no vig odds are a little bit below minus 100, the more likely scenario. And when I say favor the under, I mean they have the under as the more expensive option. Like we see minus 116 versus minus 111, charging more money towards the under, which is them telling you they think that the more likely scenario is that this play goes under, which we're getting it for even money. So the win percentage, according to a decent amount of books, has this above 50%, which is good for us. So play number one, Jimmy Butler under 5.5 assists, plus 100 odds at BetRivers. Next up, we have a play on the main line, and we're taking the Heat plus 9.5, minus 120 odds at BetMGM. Now, I already posted a video on this YouTube channel giving a betting preview for this game. I was on the Heat then. I still like the Heat on this one. And it's positive EV. That's the most important thing. Minus 120 at BetMGM. Look at every other book. The closest book is 7 cents higher at minus 127. But we see Pinnacle at minus 130. And we see every other book in the minus 130s all the way up to minus 155, which is ridiculous. And Pinnacle has such a tight market on this one too. So that 10-cent gap is more meaningful because there's only 15 cents of juice being charged to the market. So the bigger the outlier is, the better, the smaller the juice is, which I know that part's kind of confusing. All you really need to know is that this minus 120 is an outlier according to Pinnacle, which is the sharpest book in the world. So we're going to ride with the Heat plus 9.5 as my second and final play for this video. And that's all I got. So if you're riding, if you're tailing any or both of these plays, comment and let me know. Other than that, remember to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit me up at my Twitter handle you see on the screen here. Thanks for watching and have a good one. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Below are all of my different social medias where I post picks and plays daily. Make sure to hit me up there. Also, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel as I'm constantly putting out new videos to learn how to make money sports betting. And that's it. So thanks for watching and have a good one.